10 seconds.
Hello, Ronald. Everyone welcome Ronald Dizon to the stream. Requiem, pocket on the snake side, gets bounced going to the mini-X. Enemy losing their Dorito corner off the break. 5-on-4 in favor of Requiem. They are in the pocket. Let's see if they can make it out. The middle stand-up wedge for enemy is trying to lock down the snake side right now, though. Requiem able to make it into the inside snake. He's going to go straight to the 50, drop his gun, pick it up, and now he's on the rack. Whoa, barely missed his shot on that snake side can wrapping right there. Oh, and now he's dead. 5-on-3 situation here, folks. 4-on-3, the Dorito corner dies for Requiem. Number 43 in the middle for enemy is trying to make something happen. He's waiting for the 50 snake to come into their snake right now. That's a bold move. As enemy fills out to the Dorito corner, he's getting a thorough check from our referee. Chicago! 43 pops the top, shoots the wedge. Calls his shot, too. Great shot, great move there from 27 of Requiem. He goes through the tunnel. Did he go through the tunnel right there? Oh, I heard that. Wow. I heard that one off his Googles. Yoshi gets shot, though. Just the Dorito corner left. He's asking for a check. And he's shot. Great move from number 27 there. Running and gunning, sitting in the wide open.
Good point from Requiem here.
Oh, Scott Julio, you're here.
I'm here.
Welcome back, Scotty. Nice to see you, man. Big fan.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. I heard you're a A-tier commentator.
Only an A. I think I'm better than that. A little S tier, maybe.
All right. Well, since we have time to talk here, minute 45, Xball. I mean, this is what it's all about, Scotty.
That's what it's all about. Watching some Midwest paintball.
Wildcard game.
Wildcard game. Gotta love it because they're fighting for their lives. They're low seed.
Yeah. I mean, this is what we live for right here. This gives the refs enough time to properly wipe off the bunkers. Look at them getting that tombstone.
There goes Dylan DeVee.
I really needed that coffee, Julio. That was a good one.
Yeah, I should have got coffee.
Should have got a coffee.
1 minute.
I just wanted to hold it, honestly, in my hands because my hands are freezing.
Yeah. Or just dump it on your hands.
That's a good option, too. I've seen a lot of teams out here pouring coffee on themselves before the matches.
Most of the teams that are winning. BC boys, they do that every point, I saw.
Every point, yeah. They got a big Gatorade thing full of hot coffee.
Yep. It's okay, you'll learn one day.
Maybe one of these days. That's why I'm up here and they're down there.
Yeah. That is what they say.
Seconds.
20 seconds. Requiem running out to the box. Drops his barrel cover. Or his barrel swab or something. Drops it again. Picks it up.
10 seconds.
Running out to the box. Here we go. Snake off the break for enemy.
Looks like they make it clean. 5 alive for both teams here.
Requiem going hard pocket.
Enemy moving out to that Dorito corner. Requiem loses their Dorito tower there. 5-on-4 in favor of enemy. Enemy pushing down this snake into the 50 snake. He's going to start wrapping on this can and the X.
Yep.
On the back center. They pick him up right away. They stop the wrap. He's looking to go through the cubby. He knows the move is there.
We had a double knee slide out to that Dorito corner on the right side. Don't know if you saw that, Scotty.
I did not. It was too smooth.
Enemy down a point here. Really looking to push this.
We got 7 minutes though. They don't need to rush anything. Enemy making that filter up to that brick. They really like this center structure.
They have this entire snake side though. I mean, they have them controlled in the pocket. They really have to control this right now.
I'd like to see this guy crawl through the tunnel and go to their side of the snake and start working on that tower and that X.
Or the guy in the insert here behind him to, I mean, maybe get wide to the snake. Get jiggy with it. Am I right, Julio?
I agree. You got to support your guys.
Oh, he's going to try and go into their kitchen.
Oh, he gets shot. He doesn't get the kill at all. Just runs to his death. Enemy is playing extremely sloppy paintball here down one.
Back center dies, though. Back center dies, Julio.
4 on 3 in favor of Requiem.
There we go. Making a move now into this spot. The Mini X is just posted up on the outside of the snake. He is just posted up.
Enemy doing a good job of talking it up. They're calling the red alert. They don't realize that the snake guy never went in.
Yep. There they go on the far side.
Oh, did he miss that guy? He missed the fill from the cannon to that small temple.
Enemy is in, I believe, Requiem's Dorito, though, on the top side. If not their Dorito, at least the 50 Dorito.
The center brick's fishing for information. He's over the top trying to figure it out, looking if he can see any packs or loaders.
Yep.
Enemy pushing down the snake. He's going to get chopped up by the same guy from that X again. They still haven't realized that that guy's just sitting on the cross.
Okay, the Mini X, I don't think number 4.
If he goes heads up, he's going to see him. Here comes the hammer.
Does he know?
He doesn't know.
There we go. Oh my gosh. Wow, he did not know.
And he gets 3 kills. That's
this guy over here has no idea either. And he there's one player left alive. I was going to say he gets him clean.
That's a really sloppy close from Enemy there. That guy got 3 bodies just sitting in that X posted that way.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's why more people should play the Mini X. Am I right, Julio, or no?
I don't think so. I think we just need to talk it up.
All right.
The Deer said, hey, we just lost 2 snake guys that ran through. It's got to be something over here, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
I'm always right. Remember that.
Yeah, that's what they say. Great job, Julio. Great commentary on that one, as we are Xball 1-1 ball game here.
Enemy saying deep breaths. They have a lot of time. Minute 44 until this next point starts here. They need to come off, get cleaned up, and get ready for this next point. It's a close game.
Yep. This is what we live for, Scotty.
This is what it's all about. 1-1 situations with 4:44 on the clock. Fighting for your spot to move on. It's a single elimination. We are no longer in the prelims. If you lose, you are done.
Yeah. Go home. Am I right?
Yeah, you can stick a fork in them because they're done.
Wow.
One minute.
1 minute, and Requiem is making their way to the box. They are ready. They are confident. They know their game plan. What is Enemy going to do? They got a couple guys walking out to the field. Got to be a little frustrated with just running into that X's gun and not clearing the field, getting chopped up by that guy as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be rough. But they did land the point. 4:44 on the clock. A lot of time. Hopefully they can regroup.
20 seconds.
Oh, tequila for sure, he said.
Tequila for sure. A little bit of last-minute information coming in from the sidelines there. Looks like a Dorito runner for Enemy. Snake on the break for both teams. Looks like they both make it. Requiem's getting checked out.
Enemy into the tombstone fast.
Looks
Then
like that
into the
Requiem
50.
player is clean. He's going to play on. Enemy makes it into that 50 snake. I don't think he knows that he's mirrored up here in the snake. Maybe he does. Looks like he's posted on it a little bit.
Snakeside camp being called clean for Requiem. Enemy in both of the back cans, the back center, Dorito Tower, and the 50 snake. Requiem in the snake 2, the mini X.
Oh, Requiem loses their Dorito Tower there.
Taking the walk.
I don't think Enemy knows the snake is hot. He's wrapping this. He's not playing it like the snake is hot.
Big fill to the Dorito corner. I mean, coast to coast there, folks. Snake can all the way to the Dorito corner. I think that's Eric. And Requiem with a big fill. It's now 4-on-4.
Back center for Enemy moving up to that center wedge structure. He's probably going to look to go to one of these bricks.
Yep. Good shot. Requiem now down a body, and it's evened up.
Oh, Enemy loses their Dorito player.
3-on-3 now, folks. This Mini X, same situation as last one. Mini X just posted this way.
Game's slowing down quite a bit. I'd like to see a little bit more pressure applied from both of these teams. Let's get on those guns. Let's roll our guns.
Requiem loses another player, though. 3-on-2. They take the Dorito side brick in hopes of maybe making something happen over there. And he just goes to his death trying to go to the tombstone again. People love the tombstone. What can I say?
We've been seeing the snake player from Enemy run to his death quite a bit. He's really got to make that adjustment and stop doing that.
Well, it's a 2-on-2 now. He's going to the tower, and he gets clipped.
Oh, now it's a 2-on-1 with Requiem still in the X. Nobody's really talking to this player in the X. He's just hard committed to the snake still like the last one.
I would love to hear these guys talk to each other right now.
Oh, and they get the kill out of that snake tower, and that is going to be another point for Requiem.
Looks like they are calling for a concession here. Enemy.
That guy's barrel looks like it's bent. I think he might have core sampled earlier in the day.
Who?
This player for Requiem right here, the guy that was in the X.
Score now is going to be 2-1. Requiem is up with 2:11 on the clock. And they're saying in the pits to take a deep breath.
They got this.
They got this.
They really need their snake player to tighten up. He is just not
got
making good
this.
decisions. He's just running into guns over and over. He's fell for the same trap twice.
Yeah, once again, this is a wild card game, folks. I'm getting information now that the winner of this game is going to play the BC boys. Not the BC men, the BC boys.
Not to be confused with the BC men. They play tomorrow.
Yep. And the BC kids, they play in the youth division.
One minute.
Enemy trying to come up with a game plan, trying to ask how much time is left on this game. They're down 1 with 2:11 on the clock. They're going to need to put something together quick here, hopefully winning a breakout.
True. Scott Julio, I mean, one of the best analysts I've ever heard of all time, up in the booth with me right now.
30 seconds. Seconds.
What do you got here, Scotty?
Well, 20 seconds here. Let's see if Enemy's going to go heavy guns up to try to win a breakout and get some momentum, give them an opportunity to get back in this game. They need about a 1 minute point here to give them a chance to get back in this game and win.
That's what I'm talking about, buddy.
And Requiem goes stake on the break and they make it clean.
Yep.
Enemy goes pocket with those heavy guns up, sending out a Dorito 2 runner as well. Looks like he made it alive.
Yeah, this is what it's all about, folks.
Requiem's really been using this X a lot to deal with the enemy snake player. He's just sitting there waiting for the wrap.
Yeah. Yeah, they really haven't been able to do much against it this game. I mean, that guy's gotten so many kills out of that Mini X.
He has. It's the only one we've really seen playing it this way. We usually see it as an insert bunker. Oh, and Requiem's snake can is going to be taking the walk. It's gogged there.
1:30 on the game time, folks. I repeat, 1:30 on the game time. Requiem is down a body, but up a point. The guy in the mini-X is probably not going to move.
Oh, and the back center for Requiem just runs out of the back center, gets chopped up. That is not a good death right there. They are up 1. They do not need to make those kind of moves if they don't have to.
5 on 3 for enemy here. They need this point.
Enemy gets into the snake as well. We're going to need to see some progression out of this. Oh, and they get the kill on the X player this time. He is not falling for the same trap for the 3rd point in a row.
No, no, no. Do they know that he's in the snake, though?
Oh,
now
back
they
into
do.
the tombstone. He's going to run him down. He gets the kill on the guy in the snake, too. Coming down the field. He's going to get the kill cross field on the Dorito Tower.
What is this guy doing? Is he asking for a check?
He doesn't realize that the Dorito Tower is hot. He just stopped playing. Enemy does not seem to understand the situation here. Now he's laying down, gets pulled on this. That is another sloppy death, but enemy is going to have the bodies to close and get this point. They're doing a check, but they really need to hit the buzzer. 2-2 game with 37 on the clock. Do you play for the win here, or do you go for the overtime point?
I'd go for overtime.
I don't believe in playing for the overtime. Let's win it here. Let's win it now.
Wow, okay, Scotty. I see how you're thinking.
Yeah, I don't want to play the overtime. Let's just end it now.
Okay. Okay. I see you. 37 seconds, 2-2 ball game. All right, now is the time in the program where we would just want to say thank you to everyone watching. Make sure to share the stream. After this, you're going to have the quarterfinals, I believe, and then the semifinals, and then the finals. So as far as this field, we're going to have 3 more games left. There will be a quarterfinals game on the other field that will go on but will not be live streamed. And then we'll have semis and finals. So shout out to Scott Julio.
Yep, shout out to me. Looks like enemy is sending Dylan Pickles back out onto the field. Really been a force over there on that D side for them. He was in the snake earlier in the day, but I got a quote from him after his 2nd match, and he said it is wet over there, and he does not like that.
Oh my God, that's insider information, Julio. You can't be saying that when we have betting lines on this stuff.
People need to know.
The people need to know. Scott Julio for the people. Everybody remember that. 37 seconds. Are we going to overtime? Is somebody going to win it right here? Enemy taking the Dorito 2 off the break. Requiem playing the pocket again.
Enemy making it into the snake 2 off the break, around the corner and up.
Scotty, I have a feeling enemy, they're going for the win.
I think they're a team that plays for the win. I don't want to go to the overtime point.
No, no, no. They're going to get in here. Back center dead for Requiem.
Oh, and the X for Requiem, his gun doesn't seem to be working.
Oh my gosh.
His
Oh
loader
my
is
gosh.
off. This is not the situation you want to have here.
This is not good.
And here comes enemy coming through the middle, looking to make something happen with 10
8
seconds left
seconds.
on the clock.
8 seconds. They do. Oh my
He
God.
does a loop-de-loop, gets diced up. 2 people die for enemy, and this is going to be an overtime point.
Okay, we're going to be good. We're going to go to overtime.
Not the kind of attack that I was expecting to see from enemy there. I really thought they were going to make a bigger center push for sure.
Wow. I mean, this is intense. I mean, this is the wild card. This is the real deal, Scotty.
This is the real deal.
This is the real deal.
Dylan Pickles was not in the snake on that last point. He gave up on the snake when he realized, and I quote, it was wet over there.
It was wet over there, and I quote. I don't know if it's coffee that I'm drinking right now, Scotty, but I mean, I am juiced up.
You're
Who do you
feeling
got?
electric.
I'm feeling electric. I think it's the game. I mean, 2-2 ball game, 5-minute overtime. Do you think we see one-on-ones?
I don't think we see one-on-ones. I think Requiem's playing with a lot of composure right now. They don't seem to be rattled. I hear a lot of hooting and hollering from the enemy pit, trying to get themselves fired up.
Hooting and hollering, you don't say.
A little hooting and hollering over there.
Okay. We need to get we have our APPA analyst. We need to get our pit insider, J-Merc, down there, get a camera inside that hooting and hollering pit That's what the people want to see. Am I right, Chad?
Yep, Steven started watching again. He's ready to see it.
That's what Steven wants to see. So, yeah. What a day, huh?
What a day. Action-packed.
Action-packed. This is what it's all about, Julio. You know?
That's what it's all about, playing overtime points, fighting for your life.
If you had to bet your house on who was going to win right now, who would you pick?
Well, I rent my house, so I can't really afford to make that bet.
But still, let's say hypothetically you had a house and you had to bet it on one of these teams.
You know, I'd probably bet on Enemy. I think they have a little bit more tournament experience than Requiem.
Okay.
And I think they're a little bit more gritty. So I think they're gonna come with an attack on this overtime point, not really afraid to just sit back in their bunkers. I think they're gonna push the issue. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Requiem's gonna try to play pocket, play sit back, and we'll see how it works out for them.
Yeah. I would definitely say Requiem, if they don't shoot someone off the break, an Enemy makes it out wide, that's gonna be a rough one.
I mean, Enemy's been making that 200 or that Dorito 2 run consistently, and they haven't been able to shoot that guy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm hearing a little snake runner tequila action.
A lot of snake corner tequila action. Enemy does like to do the rounding up from the corner into that snake.
This is big, folks. This is what it's all about right here.
Oh, and Requiem's going deep. It looks like he went to try to go 200 on the break. That Dorito 2 makes it alive. We have a 5-on-5 breakout. Enemy makes the snake, going right to the 50, uncontested.
They break out farther on the Dorito side.
Requiem's using that X once again to try to stop the snake. Let's see if they fall for it again.
We have Jones, 88, in the 50 snake already for Enemy. I don't know if anybody on Requiem knows it, though.
Both teams rolling their gun heavily. Enemy mainly in the back line with both cans and the back center. And one in that Dorito tower, looking D-way, trying to slow the progression for Requiem. The Enemy snake player's playing like the snake might be hot. I think he might be just waiting for this guy to come around. He's being a little bit more patient, doesn't want to run to his death once again.
Yep. And once again, folks, whoever wins this game is going to be playing BC Boys. If Requiem wins, that would be a rematch from the prelims. BC Boys, I believe, won 3-1. Enemy and the BC Boys have not played yet. 3:49 on the game clock.
Both teams playing like it's Sunday paintball. Nobody wants to give an inch.
No.
Enemy making a fill out to the snake corner. Back center fills over to the snake can. I hear the call from Enemy telling his snake player that the snake is cleared. Knowing that that snake is clear, I'd like to see somebody filter up to one of those bricks and really cut down that fill and make sure we keep that opportunity open.
Yeah, this is what Requiem's going to do, though. We've seen them. They're content with sitting in the Mini-X and looking this way. They're kind of banking on them making a mistake in this 50 snake right now, which if he wanted to, he could crawl through the tunnel and go into their side for sure. Nobody should be watching that right now, but he has two guns watching the outside of that 50 snake, it looks like.
If he makes that progression and goes through the tunnel, he can probably get the kill on that Dorito side can on the inside.
Yep.
And he can also probably get the kill on this Dorito 2 as well. I think he's got the ball for sure. He makes the move through the tunnel, and now the Dorito can for Requiem moves out to the corner.
Let's see if we can get a shot on him here.
He should be able to get the kill on this Dorito 2.
Jones, number 88 here, in a great spot for Enemy. This is overtime of the wild card match, 2-2. D4 Xball here at the max. He pops up. Did he get a shot on him? I think he missed.
Enemy gets a second body into the snake, picking up that attack, getting on the tape there.
Oh, and he gets clipped.
Dies out of there. That is not a spot you want to die out of.
And it's even worse when you put your gun out and they clobber that 50 more times.
I mean, if you want to stop getting shot, get off the field.
Wow, and Requiem making a move out into the insert. Requiem playing hard pocket. I mean, they are committed to this, and it's working out for them right now. They're playing tight. They're getting the kills when they need to. A minute 50. Do you think you're going to have a winner in that time, Julio?
I think Requiem's playing a little bit more disciplined than Enemy. Enemy's been running into guns. They don't seem to know the full story when they're going forward, and they're struggling. They're dying out of their spots.
So what you're saying is if Enemy tries to push and they get shot up, Requiem's going to win. Otherwise, one-on-ones, you say?
I think it could come to one-on-ones if we don't see a push from Enemy, because it doesn't look like Requiem's really too pressed on going.
Okay, well, we just got a tactical retreat from the snake insert on Requiem.
Enemy moves up to that Dorito 4. Looks like he's trying to get some kind of pressure going. They're looking for the crossfield kill.
Dorito corner fill.
And he gets the kill on the X for Requiem. That opens up this game definitely down this snake side here. Enemy snake player needs to understand that that side is completely open and he has the ball.
1 minute, 8 seconds. We're going into the tombstone here on the right side. Our snake players going into the tombstone.
60 seconds call.
Enemy loses their
player go.
Enemy loses their Dorito side player, Scott.
That's not what we like to see there. That really takes the pressure off that crossfield push.
They're putting the pressure on the snake side, though.
Enemy's getting the work, though. They've crossed their
Look
side
at
of the
this.
field on the snake. He kills a guy up in the Dorito.
He was just running cross field. What just happened there? And he shoots their Dorito tower.
Oh, this
And he
is
shoots the
gonna be
can.
an Enemy game. Requiem. Bumble.
Oh, it's just the back center. It's a 3-on-1 right now, 31 seconds.
Enemy needs to get this guy out of the corner. He's just in the corner, not helping his team close the game. They need to get a crossfield push. They kill the back center.
Wow.
Requiem needs to go and hit the buzzer. They have 22 seconds. Puts on the afterburners, and he should be able to hit this with no issue.
43, way to have an eye on the clock there. 13 seconds. Checking everybody.
And that means Enemy is going to take this game, and they are going to be playing the BC Bobs.
BC boys.
The BC Boys.
All right, so that means that BC boys will be playing Enemy. Not sure if that's going to be on this field or field 2, but the next game that you guys will see will be the quarterfinals. We have 3 more games to go for D4 Xball here on Saturday at the Mid-American Xball League. Stay tuned. That next match should start here within 5 to 10 minutes maybe. And yeah, stay tuned. Congrats to Enemy.